Y aquí estamos este año otra vez en Liverpool, en el barrio de Everton, para despedirnos de The Grand Old Lady, Goodison Park. Este año ya sí que sí es la última temporada, 133 años lleva aquí este estadio y hay que despedirse. ¿Por qué? Porque, bueno, hoy es el primer partido de Liga contra el Brighton, el último partido de Liga va a ser contra el Southampton. Quedan 20 partidos, así que quitas los Big Six, quitas el derby, quitas el último, que va a ser imposible conseguir entrada, así que había que quitarlo de en medio. Y venimos a despedirnos y aquí está Paul de nuevo. How you doing?
Hello, Diego. You doing well?
We're here again.
We are here again. You happy to be back?
I don't know.
We'll see how we go.
Let's see. Because I mean, I say I don't know because last season you had the deduction points. Before that, you were in trouble with relegation. So, are you optimistic for this year? Or?
It's a new season, new start. So you've got to be optimistic. If you can't be optimistic on the first day of the season, well, but ask me again at 5 o'clock.
But this year, I mean, gonna be emotional.
Well, last season at the Grand Old Lady, so it's got to be emotional. But as a fan, we just kind of hope that we do the old girl proud.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we've got a season that's not full of the problems that we've had over the last few years that have been obvious. We just want a season where we can bow out in style and give the old girl the send-off that she deserves.
Yes, season
too much history
to enjoy the season, no troubles.
Yeah, I'd be happy with a season where we can kind of just progress from last season, try and finish a little bit higher up the table, have a good cup run, but again, more importantly is the old girl deserves a good send-off.
Yeah.
And that doesn't involve relegation battles or things like that.
And talking about the old girl, I mean, everyone wants to be here to say bye this season. So how complicated is to get a ticket this year?
It's difficult. So unless you're a season ticket holder, the demand for tickets is going to be a lot higher than normal. That's because a lot of people like myself, you grow up here.
Yeah.
So this is like where you first found football.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have kind of grown up here and they enjoy being here, believe it or not, despite being an Evertonian struggling from time to time.
And what do you think? I mean, this season going to be emotional, but what about the first season of the new ground? Going to be emotional too or not?
I think it'll be strange. I imagine you kind of see other clubs that have moved into new stadiums and you take a little bit of time to adapt, and I think that'll be the same at Everton. The problem is with Goodison, well, not a problem, it's always been a positive of our football club, is the ground is like the 12th man. It can be the atmosphere that kind of sees us through difficult times. A new stadium is going to take time to kind of get the passion and what that place gives us. You speak to kind of opposition fans and you speak to managers of other clubs and they always say this place is a difficult place to come. And that's something that as fans we're going to have to replicate in the new ground.
Yeah, so
and it will take time.
In a few months this ground going to be part of the past and you need to write a new era for a team.
Yeah, but I suppose what you've got to try and do is you've got to try and take the good things from this place and bring them to the new place at Bramley-Moore Dock. Obviously the new ground looks superb. But
one thing you can move to the new place is the pubs, for example, because I read some of them gonna close.
Well, they will do. I mean, there's an area, a lot of businesses in the local area, they depend upon match day traffic and people coming to the game and also going, using the place over the road. They'll struggle because there won't be these people here. Hopefully the club kind of continues to have like a footprint in the area, continues to support the community, because this is where the club not started, but it's where we've been for the last 132 years, so we need to continue a legacy after that.
Yeah.
Emotional season.
Well,
we're up the Toffees.
Okay, so let's go inside. Today Brighton, last game gonna be against Southampton.
Fingers crossed there's nothing on it for us.
Yeah.
Maybe the league title.
No, but fingers crossed, no problem with relegation because Southampton gonna be one of the teams involved in relegation, no? Should be.
I think we wanted the game on the last day of the season, but at the moment it's the game before.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the last game. Sorry, it's the last game at home.
We asked the Premier League to move it to the last game.
Yeah, gonna be complicated.
But fingers crossed we aren't in that situation again this season, but we'll just have to take it game by game.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Let's go inside.
We'll do.
entrada en Gladys Street, en el fondo local del Everton, donde se anima más siempre. Y claro, entrada con visibilidad reducida, pone la web. Hasta que no entras no lo ves, porque hay estadios que tienen una columna en medio, pero es que esto está muy apretado. Estoy en la última fila. Esto es lo que veo. Derrota para el Everton, pero nos hemos despedido de Goodison Park. Ojalá pudiésemos volver para el último partido, va a ser muy complicado. Veremos si venimos al nuevo estadio. Pero ver este estadio emociona y yo creo que es el mejor ejemplo de los estadios que hay a día de hoy en Inglaterra, que te tienen que animar a salir de casa. Así que ya sabéis, salir de casa. Si podéis, venir a Goodison Park. Boom.